Hi, guys. Welcome back to It's Not Cooking Podcast. If you're new, welcome. If you're old, welcome back. I hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving. I definitely did. I did a lot more traveling than I expected, but I did enjoy myself. Um, by Monday, throw away them leftovers. Okay? Monday, get rid of them. Get rid of them. But anyway, make sure you follow the It's Not Cooking Podcast Instagram, because I'm going to start using that a lot more often than my own personal Instagram. I am trying to transfer it over. So please go follow It's Not Cooking Podcast on Instagram. Ready? Because we got a doozy today. So today's topic is the end of an era. So when I mean end of an era, I mean the ending of would have been like a long-term friendship. So knowing when or finding out when to stop being friends with somebody. Like what boundaries did they cross? What was the end all be all that was like, you know what, this was the final straw. I can no longer do this. Like, even though we've been friends for so long, what you did, whether big or small, was my cutoff point. So I'm a firm believer in long-term friendships. Like, I absolutely love long-term friendships. I have been in long-term friendships that have been my friends since I was like 13 years old. I have friends still to this day that I was friends with since I was 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love friendships. Like, that's my thing. So when I cut someone off, this is me personally, when I cut someone off, it's because for years I've been either forgiving or ignoring the things that you've been doing to me. Now, I am not a perfect friend in no way, shape, or form. Like, I have my flaws. But I always make sure that whatever I do, I try not to have an answer for. Like, I don't want to have the answer to you as to why I did something. So, for example, if me and you get into an argument, I'm not going to say the most hurtful things to you because I then have to explain why I said that. Where it's like, oh, so you've been feeling that way. Oh, so you've been holding that in. I have never been that person. So I won't say anything that will jeopardize our friendship, or I'm saying it out of anger because, it's like, oh, if you say it out of anger, that means you really mean it. No. I'm very careful with my words. I am very careful with the things that I say because I don't want to explain why the hell I said that later on. Or I don't want that person to hold that against me for the rest of our friendship, because people do that. Me being one of them. So I would consider myself the understanding friend. And what I mean by understanding friend is I take you flaws and all. So no matter what you say or do or your actions, I chuck that up to that's your personality. So if you are a mega bitch, then I just chuck that up to being that's just who you are. And I go around that, or I deal around you just being a mega bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, I love you no matter what. You are a bitch, but I love you no matter what. And then I just move accordingly, whether that is just hanging out with you by myself or, putting a disclaimer before you come. And I used to do that to a lot of my friends where I would put a disclaimer on who they are to other people before they get there. So I'll go like, that's just her face. That's just her attitude. Like, don't take offense to it. And I realized how much that was like, I don't want to say a burden, but it was a lot of energy put in just to make everybody around one person or two people comfortable so that we can enjoy ourselves without somebody feeling the type of way. And when I had to do all of that, I was like, okay, maybe we need to like do separate things. So I'll do this with this person, I'll do this with that person, and we'll just separate the situation. And I don't think it caused any issue, but it could have. It could have. But for me, it's like I said, I love you flaws and all. So whether you are halfway decent, all the way bitchy, really quiet, really silent. I take you for who you are, and then I just roll with the punches. Might not be the safest thing to do, but that's what I do. And I've done it so much that I think I started to do it with everybody. For me, I'm a friend's friend. Like I friend, okay? Like when I friend, I friend. So if I have, you have. If I can do, I will do. Like I'm that person. Um, I can answer my phone at any time of the day or night. Um, I had to set a boundary with doing that because if you call me at 4 a.m., I am jumping out of my sleep. Like I am jumping out of my sleep to the point where that it started to affect my sleep because you just didn't know who would call you and what they were calling you for. So I have always been the reliable one that when you need me, I'm going to answer the phone. I had a friend, um, I'll explain her. I don't really want to call her a friend. I learned years down the line that our friendship was based off of me doing her hair. Um, and when I learned that, I was like, mm. But she used to call me at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., because she was having like a mental breakdown. And I would, when I mean pop up out of my sleep, as if I don't have to get up in a few hours to take my son to school, I would jump up out of my sleep. And I would sit on the phone with her, half sleep and all, to kind of bring her down to whatever level she needed to be in so that she can function for the day. And that became overwhelming for me. It became overwhelming. So I had to calm down on running to the phone and being the one that you can run to. So that started to happen. And I think that started bothering people because it's like, oh, when I need you, you're not answering. But it's like, my nigga, like, imagine somebody calling you down or calling you in your sleep and you trying to sleep. Because here's the thing. If I call somebody at 4 a.m., they're not answering my phone call. And I know that. I've seen that. But if you're calling me at 4 and I'm supposed to answer, where's the equal in that? You're allowed to call me, but I can't call you at 4 a.m. to get like to get like a hey, you okay, or a breakdown or something. And I had to set that boundary, which I didn't realize affected so many people, but I had to. I had to. So that's why I mean, like when I'm a friend's friend, I'm a friend's friend. Like I will hold you down the best way I possibly can, even if that means putting me in an uncomfortable situation. And I've done it so often, and I've lost so many people by putting myself in uncomfortable situations and then eventually not liking the uncomfortable situation I was in, and then setting a boundary and it pissing somebody off so bad that they was just like, I'm not her friend no more. It happened so many times, and I don't think I've learned that lesson until now. And now I'm now 32. I've been doing this since I've been able to help people. So I've been going through my life doing the same routine and losing friends doing the same routine. You know what I'm saying? To piggyback on the hair story, because I know, like I said, I would tell a couple of my stories about friends that, friendships that ended. I had a friend that I met during my time at a hair salon. I was working at a hair salon. She came in super late. She tangled her hair up bad. And I sat there for hours and I untangled her hair. It was my first time meeting her. I untangled everything. And she was so grateful. And we sat down and we talked for hours. We found out that our birthdays were like a week apart. She had kids. I had a kid. Like we wound up clicking really, really well. So we would, talk all the time, or she would come visit me at work, or, so on and so forth. And we had our first fight. I want to call it a fight, first disagreement. And it was because so where I worked at the time, you had to have appointments. COVID had happened, so appointments were a thing after COVID, right? And what I used to do was tell her, come prior to us opening. So if we opened at 10, I would tell her to come at 9:30. So that I can bring her either in the back, or I would open the gate and she'd be right there and I could just start her. And then whomever's supposed to come at that 10 o'clock appointment, they would technically be second, but they would still be first. You know what I'm saying? Because they would still be getting a service. Like we were set up in a way where we could do 3 or 4 customers at a time and still everybody would get out at a reasonable time. So that's what I would do. So I would wash your hair, put you under the dryer, wash the next person, put them under the dryer, take you out, wash you, rinse out the conditioner, blow dry you, and get you started. By the time I'm done with you, that person is done with the dryer, and then you're out, they're in. Like out, it was fast paced. And I did that for her. And she went to the store. She came back. The customer whose time it was in the chair, because I think I was either untangling braids or I was untangling the hair to go wash the hair. And all she had to do was go right back under the dryer. Like, she knows my system. And she got so upset that she left. And I was like, what the hell was that? I thought she went back to the store. She sends me this long text message about how I was being disrespectful to her and I was being rude to her, and she was there first. And I'm like, I did you a favor. And I'm not exactly sure what you thought. What was you supposed to do? What was I supposed to do? I had a customer who called and put their time in. I'm being nice by putting you first. So she stopped speaking to me for like 2 weeks. She came, she called me, apologized, and I was just like, it is what it is. It's fine. Like, I'm a quick forgiver. So fine, fuck it, whatever. That was like our constant. So every time she couldn't get her way when it came down to hair, I would get her ass to kiss. My last straw, my end all be all, is I went on a vacation with my brother for his birthday, and she wanted her hair done. Prior to that, she got sick, so she couldn't get it done. So she asked me to do it the weekend that I was going with my brother, and I'm like, well, I'm going on vacation with my brother. When I get back, I'll let you know. Once I hit a certain part of Jersey, by the time you get in your car and drive to me, we should be either linking up together or you're parking and I'm upstairs. Either way, we'll meet at the same point. And we both agreed to this, and we was like, cool, and we can hang out and chill, whatever. Because she hasn't been to my house since I moved in. So I was like, okay, well, then you come get your hair done. Like, she came and helped me move, but that was like the last time she's been in my apartment. And I've been at the apartment at the time for like a year and some change. So it was like, this is your first time coming, so fine. So she was supposed to meet me here. She didn't show up. And I was like, okay. So when she didn't show up, I didn't think nothing of it. I sent a text, but I didn't get a response back, so I didn't say anything. But I'm watching her actively be on social media. So now I'm like, what the hell's going on? What is she doing? I get this long text message about how I put her and her daughter on the back burner, and I don't care about what they got going on, and I'm really selfish for the things that I do when it comes to them. And if it was somebody else, she named names and everything. If it was somebody else, I would have been over backwards for that person, even though that person wouldn't have been backwards for me. And I was like, huh? Wasn't I the one that suggested that you come to me after my vacation? Like, I'm not even unpacking and you're coming to get your hair done. Is that not compromise enough? Like, what you wanted me to do was cancel my trip with my brother because you wanted your hair done? I don't think so. And I know, like I said, we had this argument, and I was just like, you know what? Like, go fuck yourself. I'm good. Like, and when I sat back and really thought about the entire relationship of our friendship, it was always an argument about hair. Like, it was always about hair. We had one situation where I didn't come to her Christmas party. But like, on Christmas, I have my own Christmas traditions. I have my own Christmas traditions that I've been doing for years. And I explained that to her. Like, I can't make it because. And I put in like all the reasons why I couldn't come, because I have my own traditions that I have with my own family for Christmas. And she got so upset and was really upset. And then when I had my Christmas thing for the kids, she didn't show up because I didn't show it to hers. And I was like, that's mad fucking childish. Like, it was like a really childish, grown-ass relationship. Like, I was in my 30s. Well, I'm 32, but I was 30 at the time. Like, this is a childish-ass friendship. But when I sat down and I broke it down, I was like, no, this is ridiculous. Like, I've lost so many people from hair situations where it's like, y'all wasn't my friends. You don't have to be my friend to get your hair done. You don't have to be my friend to get your hair done. You really don't. You could come get your hair done. We could chop it up because I'm a really cool person. And you can go about your fucking business. Go. We don't have to chop it up and be buddy and going out and doing stuff together. We don't got to do that. But I've noticed that every argument that we've ever had has always been about the fact that if I couldn't do her hair when she wanted it done. And I was like, what the fuck is that? Friendship over. I couldn't do it. I also have a thing with people who feel like they need you to be the butt of their joke to please other people. So like, for instance, if we friends for however many years and we get around either new people or, you know, people we haven't hung out a long time with, and you decide that I'm the person that you're going to target to laugh at and make jokes about, you can fuck off. Like, we friends. Whom are we entertaining? Why are we entertaining them? If we're friends and they see that you are violating me for jokes, you think they're gonna really be your friend? Because what you're doing to me, you're definitely gonna do to them. No? I've had situations where I was the butt of this girl's jokes for years. 4 years. And I used to be like, what the hell is that? We could be in amongst of friends, family, a group of men, and would try to bring up the most embarrassing things I've ever done. What are you doing? We would have do. We would have, we double dating. Introduce her to my guy. We're talking, we're chopping it up. You don't think Coya need braces? What the fuck what do you mean? Ain't nothing wrong with my teeth. They're a little rigid at the bottom, but what the fuck? What are you doing? Oh, Coya doesn't do this, and she does that, and what? Ain't you here with your man? Whom are you trying to impress? What is happening? I hate that. Do not make me the butt of your fucking jokes. And if we are friends for years and you need to sit there and get a couple of fucking laughs from new people by using me as the target, we are not friends. We are not friends. Because at the end of the day, these new people or these older people that we're rekindling with, they don't got our friendship. They don't got our vibe. They don't got what we got going on. So what are you trying to impress them with? What you should be doing is impressing them with the fact that we still friends for this long. We still rocking with each other. And no matter what, can't shit break us apart. But what y'all do is, y'all feel the need to embarrass your closest friends for the ha-has and the hee-hee of niggas that wouldn't even give you $1 if they had it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you needed a place to live, they wouldn't say, yo, come live with me. They'd be like, oh, that's some fucked up shit. What about a shelter? Those are the niggas that you trying to get laughs for. For the sake of a person who would give up their home for you, will move you in, would go to the end of the earth to knock a nigga off their feet for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that has been where I've realized, like, I don't know if I expect too much of me in people when it comes down to friendships, because there's a lot of things I would not do. Because if I'm calling you my friend, you damn near my sister, you damn near my brother. So I'm going to treat you as such. So I'm not going to do anything to embarrass you or put you in a space where you have to feel like you're not wanted. So when people do that shit to me, I be wow confused. And then I start to question everything. Because now I'm like, that's how you've been feeling? That's what you've been thinking? Because what the hell was that? And that has happened to me too many times where now my friend circle is damn near zero. Because I don't fucking trust nobody no more. I really don't. You know what I also hate? The friends that tally what you do. Oh, well, I did this for you, and that for you, and this for you, and that for you, and this for you, and that for you, and this for you. And you did this. If we are friends, what are we tallying? What are we tallying? The fuck? Like, This girl, same girl, was like, oh, you've done nothing for me. I remember she saying that in the argument. You've done nothing for me. I'm not the one to keep tabs, but we not gonna lie. I'm not the one to keep tally, bitch, but the fact, don't, like I said, as long as I can do, I will do. And that's involving money, that's involving babysitting, that's involving getting up out of my house and traveling to somebody. I remember telling one of my friends, baby fathers, that I threatened him just for like, I will do this, that, and the third to you if you don't. Because I'm that friend. You introduce me to your man, there's a small threat when I say, hi, how are you? I stab niggas for fun. I don't. But I'm the friend that's like, okay, I know that if I do fuck up, she would be the one. I've never stabbed anybody. I'm just saying. I'm that type of friend. Like, I'm going to go to hell and back for my friends. So I expect my friends to go to hell and back for me. I'll do you one better. Whole different friend. And it's going to get a little dark. So bear with me. At a point in my life, like last year, where like everything was the worst feeling ever. Like, it was probably one of my darkest moments in life. And I called what I would consider my sister and kind of was just like, I'm done. Like, I'm off this shit. I'm ready to go. Like, I'm ready to go. And I didn't do the whole story behind it, but it was just like, I'm done. And it was like, the reaction was, oh, you should have called me 5 minutes early. I'm going out. If a person that you know whom will never do nothing to themselves is telling you like, nah, like I'm like, this is my cry for help, and that was your response, and then I don't hear from you till like later on to be like, hey, you good? Like, no, I'm fine. And once I got like that, I was like, I'll never tell you anything else again. I'll never tell you when I'm at my wit's end, because I know that when I'm at my wit's end, you won't be there. And I believe that was the start of my ending, because it was like, I can't even rely on you for this one tiny thing. And to me, that was kind of, it wasn't tiny at the time, but when you think about it later on, it was like, that was tiny compared to the other things that I've been through in life. And I couldn't rely on you for that. What else can I not rely on you for? You know what's also really weird for me? Those friends that do the little slick jokes. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Why are you insulting me? Like, I hate that. What are you doing? Like, I used to get like little jokes put on me all the time, and I just was like, aha, he. And when you get older and you go, those people that do those little slick jokes, like, watch out for them, because those jokes are their real feelings, but they put it in the laughing manner. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Why are we friends? Why are y'all friends with people y'all don't like? That is weird as hell to me. I have a particular dress style that I like to wear. Like, I dress a certain kind of way. It's winter time, so I'm suited and booted with my sweatsuits. But in the summertime, I don't really wear that much clothes. I ain't gonna lie. And I had a friend, I had put on this outfit. You couldn't tell me I didn't look good. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just wanted my friend to be like, oh, yeah, bitch, you look good. And I was like, oh, what you think about this outfit? And she was like, it just looks like everything else you buy. And I was like, because this is not even like everything else I buy. This is something completely different. But basically her whole thing was like, I always dress naked-ish. So it was like, that's just my normal thing. And I was just like, what the hell was that? And she's like, do you have to like show your body? And I was like, hell motherfucking yeah. Hell yeah. My father told me, and if you know me, you know my father is a big man. Big man. Way bigger when I was a teenager. And when he was like dressing me and things like that, he used to be like, you have a very nice body. Like, show that shit off. Show these niggas what you got type shit. He ain't saying them exact words, but that's kind of the conversation. Like, you have a small physique. Like, why are you wearing? I used to wear big ass clothes. Okay? You see how big my sweatsuit is? Everything used to be big because I used to be like super self-conscious about my body. He used to be like, what the hell is up with you, bro? Like, stop. Once I got out of that mindset and I was like, oh, goddamn, girl, you got pow, pow, pow. Hell no, I wasn't hiding nothing. So I stopped hiding myself. And I go and I dress the way I want to. Now, I ain't no hoe. I just like tight-fitting clothes. This is my thing. And it bothered her. And I didn't know why. And I was like, what the hell is that? Like, I stopped getting invited out because it was like, oh, yeah, but everybody around us can't dress like you. Fuck that's supposed to do? What am I supposed to do with that information? I'm supposed to dress less than because they can't dress the way I dress? You damn right don't invite me. Because what? I don't get it. I don't fucking understand it. I really don't. Okay, so question of the day. I got some of you guys' entries. Whew. Some of them are longer than others. And I'm going to read them, give my take on them. So we'll go to the first one, which I'm really excited about. So she said, when I realized that the friendship was over, I was the one that was always reaching out and putting my feelings aside when I couldn't even get a check-in or a call. Now, here's my thing. If we friends and you would normally see me contact you or you would normally see me do something and you don't, call and check on and see what the hell that is. Because just because a person is posting on social media, that's their distraction. That doesn't mean they're okay. I had to learn that because I used to feel some type of way about that. Like, oh, but they post on social media. No. Just because they're posting doesn't mean that they're okay. So you can call and check in once in a while. And if I'm the only one that's doing all the calling and checking in and, hey, how you doing? I haven't spoken to you in a while, I'm eventually going to stop. Because what the hell? So I see that. I get that. So the straw that broke the camel's back for me is when she kept gossiping about her other friends to me and complained about the negative things they put her through. But don't be down for good vibes only with my peoples. Here's my thing. The gossiping about other friends to friends, I understand that to a certain extent because you need an outlet to express yourself and whatever the case may be. But on the flip side, it's like if you're doing that with me, who else who are you talking to me about with? You know, so it's like I don't know, like I think that's a really weird thing. Like, I shouldn't know your other friend's business, right? Like, I shouldn't know if so-and-so is sleeping with so-and-so and so-and-so. And because here's the thing, not everybody is your friend's friend. Everybody not your friend's friend. So now you got a choo-choo train of people that know too much stuff. And now you like, how that person know? We could be all in a group, right? One day, just hypothetically. We all just happen to be hanging out together. And your friend slip up and say something that the other friend not even supposed to know. No, my business is not your friend's business. Repeat that. My business and not your friend's business. Because you have friends outside of me, my business is not their business. And I can get why that would be the end all be all for a relationship or a friendship. I get that. Because no. Got another one. Hold on, I'm trying to zoom in. I'm using my computer. Leave me alone. I knew the friendship was over when they started throwing shade in a playful manner or when they could be for everyone else, but wouldn't give the same energy when it came to me. Didn't I say that weird shit I don't like? That playful manner, negative, shady shit that y'all be doing? What is that? What is that? That's not fucking funny. And it's not playful because that's your true fucking feelings. And if you feel that way about me, fuck off. Like, I don't get that. I absolutely would have ended that friendship. Absolutely. And then she said, when they could be for everybody else. That thing. That part. When you need me and I run for you, when I need you, you either nowhere to be found or you just so goddamn busy, but I also can visibly see you being there for somebody else, you can kiss my goddamn ass. You can kiss my ass. What I can say about myself is, no matter how many friends I got, all my friends get the same energy. All my friends can call me and go, Coya, I need something. And I'm either can or can't give it to you. And I'm even giving you a reason why I can or cannot do. Like, I'm that person. If I'm broke, I'm broke. When I say I'm broke, I'm broke. Like, I'm not the type to say, oh, I'm broke and got $100 in my bank account. I'm not that person. Because if you need it, I got you. But if I can't get that shit back, yeah, what are we doing here? Absolutely, I would end that friendship. And I'm more than sure there was more to it. Ooh. When she took a shot at my kids via social media and let people drag me publicly. What? First of all, children are off limits. Don't talk about my motherfucking child. That's how you get slapped in the mouth. But social media is a killer of all. Because, like I said, you could be whomever you want to be behind a computer or phone. And if we friends, let me explain something to y'all. If we friends, and somebody's talking shit about me and I'm not in your presence, and you either allow it to happen and you tagging along with the shit, or you just listening to the shit that they saying and you not defending me, we ain't friends. We're not friends. Nobody should be able to walk up to you and say, oh, I heard this about Coya, and you don't shut that shit down immediately. If you don't shut that shit down immediately, we are not friends. You should not be able to have a full-blown conversation, be able to repeat that full-blown conversation to me with that person whom I don't fuck with. Because what the hell did you say? What did you say that you were able to have this full-blown conversation with this person, that person felt comfortable to talk to you about me, your friend? And you sat there and you listened to it. So what the hell was your commentary? We're not goddamn friends. If my child is a part of your conversation and you allow it, and you let people drag me in public, I should be friends enough with you that when I walk away from you and when you walk out this door, or I walk out your door, I should be able to trust that when something go the fuck down and my name is brought up, you riding for me. Because that's what I would do for you. We're not friends if I have to monitor your every goddamn move. I should be able to trust that when you walk away from me, and I am no longer in your eyesight, a person that comes up to you should be able to get shut down, not entertained. Hell yeah, I would have fucking... What? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This one? Oh, I don't understand. I read it 3 times because I was like, listen to this. When my credit card statement came and a perfume that I do not wear was charged to my credit card, a scent that only her and her family buys. I've never said anything to her. I just ended the friendship to this day. It's been 13 years. Let me explain something to you. If you use my motherfucking credit card and don't say nothing, you don't even be like, hey, I use your credit card, here's the money back. I just get a motherfucking bill and that I'm paying for something that you bought for you and your family. She's nicer than me. I'd have kicked your fucking door down. Are you crazy? My money? My credit card? My credit? Y'all are not friends. People are retarded. I shouldn't use that word. People are dumb. Cause what? What? Jail, 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 jail. This one. Listen to this one. So I was best friends with this girl for 20 years. Like, we were friends since 6th grade. We've had many fallouts, like many, that's what I mean, many fallouts, but never nothing major. And we would go back with ease. And our issues never touch the internet. Listen to that. To make a long story short, she got married to a guy I also considered to be a really close friends of mine for years. I knew them both separately, and I introduced them, and they started dating and they got married. That is really cute. So late last year, I noticed that she was moving funny with me, barely answering my texts, only talking about work since we worked together at the same company at the time. That was really it. I would try to make plans and she would dub it. And eventually stopped trying. I had posted her all crazy for her birthday and I realized the energy was not reciprocated. I barely got a happy birthday from mine. Pause. I'm big on birthdays. Anybody know me know I'm big on birthdays. So if I give you a birthday shout out and you do some raggedy shit, like you already know what it is, or some fugly ass post, just know you will never get a regular happy birthday from me, because you know I goes in. I got videos, pictures, music, the whole 9 yards. You would think we were married. Ugh, that's my red flag right there. Anyway, fast forward to earlier this year, I realized her husband was throwing shade at me on various social media networks. I mean, I knew it was about me. It was so specific that it couldn't have been. Like, basically all he needed to do was to add me. First of all, husband? Okay, wait, before I judge. Even our mutual friends knew it was about me, and they started to send me things that he would post. So I texted her about it, basically on some get your mans type shit. So far, all I'm saying is husband is shady. But let's continue. So my girlfriend started to peep the funny shit as well. She asked him about it, and he started telling her all kinds of stuff that my best friend was saying about me. What? Flag on the plate. Hold on. You're my husband telling my best friend's business to her, back to her. Now, to be fair, I'm not sure if it was true that she was actually saying this stuff or if he was just being a messy bitch. I'm gonna say both. I think she was saying it and he was being a messy bitch. Cause what? But either way, I confronted my best friend with the receipts and all the screenshots. She decided to ignore it and make excuses for him, and then proceeded to sub me on her IG story. I caught on to it, and so did my girlfriend. And my girlfriend actually said something to her. If I tell you that your nigga is wildin' and you don't go handle that, even if you don't really go handle it, and you're on some, I got you, fuck out of here, and you go to him and be like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? But let me believe at least that you're doing something for me. What? You're subbing me? First of all, I'm the reason y'all bitches are together. Thank me. Treat me better. Whew. Okay. Where was I at? Because I lost my place because I'm just... Okay. It turned into this whole big thing with them basically threatening each other, and that was the end of that. So I told my best friend, like, it wasn't cool, and she needed to check her husband. Me and him never really had no real issues. I considered him one of my brothers for years prior to them even meeting. So for it to go left field was weird to me. I agree. Because what the hell was that? She ended up blocking me and my girlfriend on everything, from her pages as well as his. We haven't spoken for months. I recently reached out to her because someone close to me passed away, and I just wanted to tell her how much I love her, etc. And we legit were cool, and her husband started to sub me again. Somebody in my family dies. And because we've been friends for so long, I just wanted to inform you that that person passed away. And because life is so short, I just wanted to let you know that despite us going through hell, I still love you. And your husband subs me again. So it says, I told her, she did nothing about it. And literally that was just like, yeah, friendship's done. You chose your side, stand on that, and we'll never speak again. And you know what? I stand with you, because it's no way in hell you're telling me that our friendship, because here's the thing, what made y'all sub me to begin with? Where did that energy come from? And then for you guys to continuously do that, and then for the husband to be talking about you, his wife, to my girlfriend with ease, and I'm able to show you screenshots of the things that your husband said that you said, and you still took his side, I'm off that. It's no friendship worth me tallying and going back and forth and constantly telling you things, and you're literally ignoring the signs. You clearly don't care, so why should I? Yeah, I'd have ended that friendship too, wholeheartedly. So that's all the entries we have this week, and might I say, what a doozy. Here's the thing. I don't want anybody to think that this is a campaign to like end all friendships. No, you're going to battle with your friends. Like, it's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? It's inevitable. But I truly feel it's how you handle after. Like, what's the after effect of this argument? What's the after effect of what we're going through? Because we're never going to be 100%. We're never going to be like all the time happy. I'm going to piss you off. You're going to piss me off. I'm going to get on your nerves. You're going to get on my nerves. We're going to have the best day. We're going to have the worst day. But it's how you handle it after the fact. I just think that we're finding ourselves now in a space where we're tired. Like, we're tired of telling people that we've been friends with for years the same stuff over and over. Like, I ended the friendship based off of just being like, you know what, I'm tired of being the one to be like, what's wrong with you? Because I don't never know what's wrong. So like, if I don't know what's wrong and you don't tell me what's wrong, how am I supposed to know what's wrong? And I shouldn't have to call you down to be like, hey, what's the matter? All the time. Like, no, if you can't come to me as an adult and be like, yo, Coya, I didn't like what you did, or I felt like this, then we're not friends, because that means you can't come to me and talk to me. And I think that's where everybody kind of is at. So it's like, even if that story or their story is not something that would make you stop their friendship, we don't know the history behind why they feel what they feel, or how long they've been feeling how they feel. But it may be time to start practicing healthy friendship boundaries and understanding that nobody gonna be you. Nobody's gonna check on you 24 hours a day. Like, no one's gonna do or go the distance that you will, but you gotta be okay with setting that boundary. And if that person don't respect it, then it's perfectly fine to walk away. You know what I'm saying? But we need to start treating friendships like friendships, like real friendships. You don't want nobody to do it to you, don't do it to me. And if you don't want me talking shit behind your back, don't talk shit behind my back. Like, little things like that. And for those who ended those friendships, I hope that you felt like it was what you needed to do. And I hope that you have healed from that. Because I know what it feels like to lose a friendship for so long and not know what to do with it afterwards. So that is it for today's episode. I know this one was mad long, right? I'm working on it. I told you I was working on it. Okay. So, new question for next week's episode. Do you think social media is destroying relationships? And if you do, why? If you don't, why not? Send them DMs, because I'm definitely ready to hear this one. If I can get a guess for this episode, I will, because I really want to hear somebody's intake. I really do. But until then, I see you guys next time. Bye bye.